morning, everybody. Welcome in. Let's see if, yeah, we can get a little bit of a musical jam going on here. Hello. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time. If this is the first time you're here, hi, Buttons. How you doing today? Do you have your warm cocoa? Because I do not. I still went with cold water, which is very silly of me. If I'm gonna be jealous, I should just make cocoa for myself in the mornings. Anyway, yay! It's like the most relaxing thing to me. But that's very lovely. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, welcome in everybody. I'm Lady QEW. I am a Nintendo fangirl, unabashedly. I love Nintendo content. So I'm playing through some games that I really like. And as part of that, I've been playing through the Paper Mario series, which I think are some of the best games ever. Don't at me, that's just my opinion. People like games for different reasons. And we are playing Color Splash, as you might be able to see from over here, and also the stream title. It's fine. It's fine, right? So I have never beaten this game before, because I actually only got this game, although it is for the Wii U, like a month ago, because of the generosity of Saddledon Beavis from my community, who had the game and didn't really care about it. So, he sent it to me, and now I have it. I tested it out a little bit to make sure I could play it, and that it wasn't just gonna be an extreme embarrassment, but now we are journeying together, trying to figure out what to do. And if you were here last stream, you know we succeeded in collecting one big paint star, a big old pain star, according to Morton. So we do fight the Koopa Kids in this game, which is most exciting. And now we need to figure out where to find the other 5 to complete the Rainbow Fountain in Port Prisma. Except also there's a museum in Port Prisma that requires some like obsessive collectathonness, and like we're here for it. So as part of that, I'm just going to pop into my menu for a little bit. I just want to point out how good we're doing, because when you look at all of these little things, so the premise of this game is that Shy Guys are sucking paint out of the world for Black Paint Bowser for some reason, and he's kidnapped Peach because that happens. We just need to fix everything, as per usual. And so there's a whole bunch of spots in this world that have been like sucked clear of color, and we now have a paint hammer, and we're supposed to put that color back. Seems simple enough. So we have all these beautiful little 100%s going on down the side here. So great, except we haven't played Chateau Chanterelle yet. So, like, Chateau Chanterelle yet. And so that one is nothing. But everything else, we've been so good, which is very impressive. So in terms of gameplay, for those who are not hugely familiar with this is the main screen. This is what you would see on a TV. But what's going on right down there, this is another, like, webcam. It's basically a hand cam. This is the Wii U gamepad screen, because every once in a while things happen on there, and I feel that those might be things that are interesting. So, yeah, so Buttons, personally, I'm a little confused, but I think it helps, just, like, when it comes to how a paint hammer would work in real life, it helps to make the shift that Huey introduced, which is that paint is the lifeblood of all things. Is the paint loaded into the hammer? Would we have to dip it first? My feeling is, therefore, it's got to be kind of like one of those squishy hammers, and it just is a sponge that has paint, which is the lifeblood of probably Mario, and then every time he swings it, it, like, splats paint out, because it's like a squishy little sponge. Except it also functions as a hammer, so that doesn't actually work. But, like, that's the best I could do with the lore that was presented by this game. So far. Any other ideas, feel free to drop them. Because, like, I'm not actually sure how well Huey explains this, though. This is the terrifying thing, because initially our hammer did not do that, and so it's actually Huey that made it possible. He's our little paint can friend. If it wouldn't be horribly messy, I would prototype it. Valid. Don't do horribly messy things if you don't want to clean up. So, we definitely have to continue our quest for the big paint stars. We need to continue our quest for the collectathon 100%ers, but we got a letter that told us that the Roshambo Wizard was back in Roshambo Temple 1. as you can see, I'm very excited about this part of the game. So there's rock, paper, scissors as like a little side questing thing. And some of it is predictable because sometimes you can talk to toads, glean some information, and like learn things about what your opponents might do. And so there's some strategy, but there's also a fair amount of randomness. And it's going to take us a while. So let's see how many tries this takes. We don't have any outdoor space, otherwise I totally would. You know what? Buttons, that's my problem too. There's a lot of stuff that I would do if I like had any outdoor space where I live. But I do not, and painting things is like one of the big things. Also working with anything that would cause a significant amount of sawdust is kind of another one. So most forms of like working with wood in any kind of construction are sort of out. And it's very sad. I miss the outdoor space. I mean, also vacuuming out my car because nowhere where I can park has an outlet to actually power a vacuum. So like, we just have to deal sometimes. Sawdust is like so big. You just can't in any area that like doesn't have good ventilation. And we literally have in this apartment 3 box fans running between one open window on one end of the apartment and an open window on the other end of the apartment just to have some airflow. I don't think sawdust and paint are good choices in this space. And yet, so, you know, I've had to limit myself to things like scrapbooking and cross-stitch and, like, other forms of less damaging to the lungs. Lithium-ion battery handheld vac! Ooh, that's very cool. Okay, so this is Roshambo Temple 1. The first round opponent is a Goomba. We know this because we've beaten this temple before, but the Roshambo wasn't here, like, the Roshambo Wizard wasn't here when we did it. So we have to do it again. So this is a Goomba. He only uses cards that resemble him and he's well-rounded. So of paper, scissors, and rock, we can kind of assume he's going to throw rock. I would love that, Buttons. Thank you. The second round opponent, who is a shy guy, either punches or does an open-handed slap during fights. So we assume he's going to throw either rock or paper. We get no hints for the third round opponent, who is going to be the Roshambo Wizard. We presume it was a Koopa last time. He was random. We just threw random things to beat him. It took a while. I think 4 tries, maybe like 5 tries? I don't remember how many times I tried it. Ugh. So we'll see how many tries we need to put into this one. But at least we got some really good hints for 1 and 2. And at least we get to skip the intro. Which is lovely. Okay, literally just rock, paper, scissors. We expect this guy is going to throw rock, so we're going to throw paper. Gee, it's almost like I've said these things before. We're also getting a quick little intro into the combat sequence down here. So all of the combat in this game is turn-based and it is card-based. And so I have like a deck of battle cards that I can select from. In the Roshambo Temple, you only have rock, paper, scissors to select from. But you can still kind of see how it works on the gamepad, that I have to select the card, indicate that it's ready, and then like flick it off the screen, which is, you know, it's fun. Fun times. Okay, so Shy Guy is either going to throw rock or paper. So to be safe, we're going to throw paper, which is what we threw for the Goomba. Because if he throws paper, we'll tie, and if he throws rock, we'll win. This is the basic strategy. When you know if they're going to throw one of 2, there's always a way to at least tie. And so in this case, ooh, a tie. So we do it again, under the assumption that he is still going to throw either rock or paper. We're again going to throw paper. Interesting. This might take a while. What intense premonition. Oh, Toad. I wonder what happens. How much longer can they keep this up? Until he changes his mind and throws rock, because I'm not taking the risk of throwing scissors. Yes, so Buttons, my family loves telling a story of back when I was in middle school, how I raised at the dinner table an intellectual query of, do your chances of winning at rock, paper, scissors increase if you know the person that you're playing really well? And that led to just a lot of mathematical conjecture and was very, very fun to talk about, but also a little bit like, why are we talking about this? So, like, very much yes. It's one of the reasons why whenever I play rock, paper, scissors with my brother, if I don't win the first throw, I will not win the best of 3. Like, if I don't actually successfully win the first throw, I will lose a whole best of 3. Always, every time. Because even subconsciously, the speed of rock, paper, scissors, I feel gives a person a level of predictability that in some ways isn't even easy to analyze, but it's like reasonably easy to sense almost. And so if I beat him on the first throw, which like I should be able to do by this point, because he tends to be very consistent, and if I like stare at his eyes really closely, I should know, but I often don't, and then I just end up losing forever because apparently I have a more predictable pattern than he does. It's very fun. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That feels like it checks out. Anyway, after like 4 attempts, we did finally beat the shy guy. And I'm concerned because I have had to throw paper a lot. And I don't know how to predict the RNG of the Roshambo Wizard. Because it is RNG. It is entirely random. Okay, but like, look at this costuming though.
Dim the lights, he approaches. Ladies and gentlemen, the man you've all been waiting for. Rock, paper, wizard!
It looks so creepy to me that it's a full 5-fingered hand. But I'm here for this character design. Yeah, it does look like a dude who throws paper. So, want to try scissors? That's just as good as any other attempt that I have. So, I think there is some minor predictability in some of the earlier temples, at least, before it just goes fully random, that, like, calculates what you've used as though this guy was, like, watching you from the stands. But I don't understand how that works. So, scissors? Congratulations, Buttons. You have successfully outgamed the game. On a 30% chance. Okay, so the reason this was important, and we're about to see this. Woo! GG, good job, Buttons.
We are going to be going home with a fat bag of coins and a brand new card.
So the implications of this are somewhat staggering. And I will just explain what this has shown me about the format of this game and its collectathon tendencies. We just defeated Morton and he's a boss, which means we can't, like, refight him multiple times. And that's the only way you can kind of seed RNG for a random enemy card drop to, like, get his card, which is part of the museum, because he's an enemy. And so the way this game has fixed that is you have to beat the temples to gain the card of the boss you just defeated. So this tells us a few things, and one of those things is that it's not worth our time to beat these temples until we've finished a chapter and beat a boss. Because we want this reward, we don't want the lesser rewards. So And it also tells me that to finish the collectathon and complete the museum, I need to beat every temple. I don't know what that does to the end game, because I know there's 8 temples, and there's 6 big paint stars. I don't know what we're gonna get, but it's probably a ridiculous reward, and now this means we have to do all of them. We have to somehow do it. I mean, also we just got 1,000 coins, so just like, look at our coin bank right now. 9,441 coins, and we can max carry 9999. We're like almost there. Yeah, you gotta get good at Roshambo. I do gotta get good buttons. I need to be like so much better at this rock, paper, scissors mentality because, I confess, chat, I looked up a walkthrough for these and it will not help. Because at no point can a walkthrough actually guarantee what the rock, paper, wizard is gonna throw. The predictability is very low. And temples 6, 7, and 8 are like almost wholly random. So I just gotta get good. I did win though. I did win thanks to buttons, which means we have the Morton card and we can go donate it. Yes, absolutely. If you need to 100% a game like this, like I don't even think Color Splash has, if they have a 100% category, that is because one person did a run one time. Like, you know what I mean? This is not something... the RNG is just so bad. I would cry. I would cry every time. But we did defeat it, so take a look at that. Instead of being grayed out, we now have the red rock, the blue scissors, and the yellow paper, like all filled in and shiny because we've actually defeated the rock, paper, wizard at this temple. So that's what that's gonna look like when we finish it up, and I'm very happy. And we're just gonna quickly visit the museum. And while we're here, when we defeated Morton, we got, like, we were told we needed a fire extinguisher card. And then we used the fire extinguisher to defeat Morton. Oh, I got a banner! Any percent in all flags are the categories? That makes sense. Neither of those things require any success at Roshambo temples. And so you probably only play them to get money. We have a banner. Yes, I am so hyped for this. Hold on, I'm gonna drop some like... Ooh. Yes. This is very exciting. Okay, so the other aspect to the 100% that is not the museum, for anyone who's just dropping in for the first time, is out here in Port Prisma Fountain, there are these 6 blue banners. And this one, for example, the title is still a question mark, but in order to unlock this banner, we have to defeat all rock, paper, wizards. I have defeated 1 out of 8. So it thankfully tracks my progress for me, but that means that a lot of these are kind of like the long game. And we finally received Gold Bug because we have collected over 10,000 coins. So we're officially Gold Bugs. Delightful. Love it. Okay. So this is the way to the museum. This little unassuming door right here that takes you into this like storage warehouse with this toad who's like super into beating up this cardboard cutout of a Goomba. But there's a sneaky little technology door back here. And if we go through it, we get to meet this guy. He's a bit of a nerd as a toad by his own admission. These blue doors are where we can donate cards. Right now this one has a glowing star. That's because I have something that I can give here. Don't have things I can give to the other ones. Then we have art on the right, sound on the left, which is delightful. Ta-da! The Morton card. We can donate it. And we're gonna. Which is a little bit sad, because I would love to know what playing the Morton card, like, does in battle. Do you just win? but it is a massive waste when you're only going to get one in the whole game, and there is a museum that requires donations. So, good times. So, again, just to show people around, we're going to pop back. That seems like a question for the internet. It's true. It's true. Someone's probably done it and like recorded it. And like technically I could have done that if I was willing to reboot the game afterwards and like restore my save file. So this is the harbor. There's some water. It's beautiful and papery. This dude's the ringer. He like sells us thing cards for just a lot of money. But as you can see, we also have a lot of money. So, you know, seems like a fair trade. But then there's also this really cool toad that lives in a garbage can. And this guy gives us hints. And we did already get his hint, but just to remind everybody, we must seek an ancient thing that has been recently uncovered at the excavation site. The excavation site. We don't know where the excavation site is. We have not discovered it yet. And that's okay. So it means we just gotta keep going with our levels. You know, one at a time. I'm also just gonna double check my cards. I have 88 of them, which is a lot. That is very much just a large number of cards. Seems like we have a really good variety. But what I'm thinking... And this is unfortunate. Okay, I don't think I can buy anything right now. One of these banners is for buying cards. I've only bought 16 and I need 200. So that one's going to take a while, and that's okay. We also have a banner for cutouts, which is a skill in this game. We have a banner over on this other side for colorization, so getting all the colorless spots. We're over a quarter of the way through, which is really cool. And then we have this banner, and this is probably the one we're going to end up getting next because it has to do with how you do the combat, performing 200 excellent attacks, and we are already at 130, so I don't get excellence every time because my skill is questionable. But, you know, we get them relatively often. I know, time to stop using cards conservatively, and also, like, time to just stop using the battle spin that I've been enjoying to collect cards that I want. It's sad. This is the map that we have access to so far. Very fun times. But there's actually only one place we can go. There's 2 red dots on the map, but we don't have anything connecting us to that second Roshambo Temple, which is fine because I don't want to go there anyway. So the Chateau Chanterelle has 2 stars in it. That's what those 2 little grayed out zones are, and we have never been there before. So we have 0 colorless spots restored. So we know nothing about this level. Let's go in and we'll see what's happening. Chateau Chanterelle sounds very romantic. So, there's a mini paint star. Just like, right that way. Okay. Pog. Yeah, so I guess this is how to get to that star. But I'm also noticing this flag right here. Because that's definitely a chain chomp on a flag. So that's exciting. Chain chomp being a relatively regular enemy in them Paper Mario games. I'm sure it's super easy to get to. You're right, Buttons. I'm certain that it is like the easiest star we're ever gonna collect. I also, like, weirdly don't see any colorless spots in that early sequence. Oh! Oh! Why am I getting the feeling this is actually an excruciatingly hard level? Both of the mini paint stars are on screen right now. And I have been cutscened. So this is the professor's house. Sorry.
This is the professor's house. The professor studies fossils and other really old things. He's what's known as an old rock in the parlance of his field.
Parlance. Ooh, fancy. Cool. Thank you for that introduction. Okay. Was I supposed to just know there was a professor that studied ancient things here while I was looking for an excavation site to find an ancient thing? This is my question, game. I mean, it's fine because this is also the only place that I could go. Oh, look, some colorless spots. Hooray, they actually do exist. An adult elmo. I think my tone voice is way inconsistent, but you're not wrong. I spent too much time listening to Elmo scream about a rock. It's affected my acting. Okay, so let's fix these colorless spots just while we're here. Yeah, thanks for that jump card. Very much needed more cards. Yes. We will hit this. Okay. And then we will sneakily get this guy. Yeah. These are the things that I want. Great question, Buttons. Let's check our status. 33. So that implies there's like 9 or 10 colorless spots total in this whole level. Is this just a one-screen level with 2 stars in it? Yeah, basically. This is a small level. I'm getting even more worried instead of less worried. Okay, so one mini paint star is up there on the top of the house, we saw, and we can see a pipe up there. And the other one is back there somewhere. It looks like there's some kind of something next to it. So, like, it's definitely behind the fence, so the only place that I can go is into the house. So I guess into the house we go.
Welcome back, Professor. I've arranged your blue boxes just the way you like them. Oh, you're not the professor. Can I help you?
I'm not sure. I think maybe we need to talk to the professor. See, we're looking for missing paint stars, and it's kind of a long story, but we can see one of them from the professor's front yard.
Are the paint stars extremely old? Because the professor is mostly interested in very old things. You know, fossils, ruins, stuff like that. Well, and his princess. He's definitely obsessed with his princess. That reminds me, the professor is on a walk in Mondo Woods with Princess, but he's been gone so long. I'm actually getting a little worried. Should I do something? Organize a search party? No, my first instinct was correct. I'll just wait passively in the corner and hope for the best.
Where's Mondo Woods? We are trying to save Princess Peach in this game, Bandit Buttons. She was just kidnapped by Bowser, like, not at the beginning of the game, but, like, sometime during last stream. Like, I think right when we got the red paint star, or, like, just before we got the red paint star, Princess Peach got kidnapped. It was not an immediate thing, but it definitely happened. So, there's definitely a pipe. Yeah. Check. How does he get any work done with this giant spike on his desk? Oh, okay. So we can look at this giant spike. It does not appear to be something that requires colorization, but it is a giant spike. There is no pipe, no anything. I'm gonna... Excavation report. Giant bone discovered in Marmalade Valley. Okay. Where is Marmalade Valley? So, to me, both of those have flagged. Mondo Woods and Marmalade Valley are place names. And so they are flagging to me as names of levels that I cannot get to right now. This might actually be a small level for the purpose of just unlocking bigger levels. So there is a door back here. But, like, there's also... I think I might know... These are precious. I think I might have learned something about why the professor might be going for a walk in the woods with his princess. These are actually just, like, super adorable. Very, very cute. Okay? So no one stops us from just going into the backyard. So that's a pipe. Okay. And there's some colorless spots. That's nice. A chain chomp named Princess is very much my current guess. Because it is kind of weird phrasing to say, like, taking his princess for a walk. Like, I don't take Princess Peach for a walk. Hello? I would like to land on here, actually. Nice. Good view. Letting me see the pipe on top of the house again. I like this. Good call. But there's also a barn, and that seems like that paint star seems behind the barn. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure that these are not for colorization. They are not. Maybe I should take Princess Peach for a walk. Maybe that's why it takes so long for our relationship to progress. You know? Well, I'm definitely gonna hit this post. Thanks. What do you say? This is Baby Princess's Cuddle Palace. The professor insists that I call it that. He's docked my pay for not saying it. Alright, my dude. I am suspicious of this, like, little paper-sized slot in the front of this, so that exists. Oh, I see something. Okay. There is, like, a white splotch on the back of this gate, which means I need to somehow get to that gate from the other side. So, we have a pipe, and we've also got a Chain Chomp Doghouse. I think I'm gonna do the pipe first. Because if that really does just, like... Okay. Just checking for secrets. Don't worry about it. If this just takes me to the top of the house, I'm gonna be confused. Okay. Cool. I do think there is a lot of creativity in the different things that I'm required to do and or see in levels. Okay. That's cool. What is this? Let me just quick check. You're right. I'm sorry. That's Baby Princess's Cuddle Palace. I apologize. I should have I mispronounced it. That's definitely it. We found a valley, and we know that there's a giant bone that has just been excavated there. And so that is actually kind of important. But we also know there's another star here. I'm torn. Not so torn that I won't try visiting the valley. This is a jam. Turning that up a little bit. What a bop. Okay, okay. This is a cool train. Hey there.
Oh, hello, Mario! I don't suppose you've heard the news. My beloved engine here is scheduled to be decommissioned.
So, that is a great question, Bandit Buttons. We've had to leave levels before to go and get things. Like, we've had to go into levels to get things, to go to different levels to do things. So there's definitely level exchanges. But I'm not actually sure. And, like, sort of yes is the answer, because we had to get the big paint star to unlock the Crimson Gate in a totally different level, or the Scarlet Gate in a totally different level, because that was what painted it. But that also hasn't been the only way that they do things. So I think probably my feeling is nothing is off the table. But I'm kind of interested in the fact that we were told by the toad in the garbage can that we needed to get something from the excavation site. And I've now been told there's an excavation site in Marmalade Valley, and we found Marmalade Valley. So this is sort of my, like, wandering thinking is, well, let's see where we go. Apparently this engine is going to be decommissioned. And this toad looks excitable. Oh, he's a rail fan. That's nice.
This train is bound for Kawano Temple.
Is that another place name? Should I know where that is? Because I do not know where that is.
But first, I'm gonna follow it, but first I need to find someplace to cry about my life for a while.
Very relatable, Toad. You know what? Good on you. You do you, my boo. Hello, Beavis. I love that. What? Okay. I have caved in part of this. I'm sorry. But welcome in, Beavis. How are you doing today? This looks to be not quite the right color. So much paint usage. That's okay. Well, that's good. I don't think I can go this way. Okay. I can't go that way. That is fine. There are these ways to go. Settle down, Beavis. Congratulations on redeeming first. You get to be the first viewer to redeem first on this first stream of the day, of which there is more than one. And also congratulations on having Lady Kiwis. I'm doing good. I get to have a little cozy time in my chair. I get to just enjoy myself playing a game that's really good. And I'm wearing a Yoshi shirt today to match my Mario game. And that's nice. It's a nice day. I finished my tea very fast though, so I think that probably means I'm a smidge sleepy. Okay. I can't interact with this hole that I've made. And I cannot jump high enough for a lot of this stuff, so we're just gonna knock that bush over. Can't go that way, that's fine.
Hello, Mario! Take a look at this, would you? I believe we've made an important discovery.
It is a two-player Thursday sort of kind of maybe. If I had been listening when King Pencil did his wrap-up on Tuesday, I might have this a little bit better. My understanding is he's going to be finishing off King's Quest 2 but then he's going to transition into starting Bard's Tale with me, which is definitively not a two-player game, but is one of those like large-scale party RPG turn-based combat, I think, style games. That's very based on some concepts that were like heralded in some of the early D&D stuff. And so he thought it would be fun to bring me along, and I am saying I get to play the bard, and we'll see what happens. I know very little about the game, but I believe that that is what is happening tonight, and I might have some of the details a little bit squidgy. But yeah, today is supposed to be another two-player Thursday. Too bad it isn't Carmen Sandiego again. I was really enjoying learning. So they've made an important discovery, and they have to be super careful excavating it, just like the professor said. Okay. No! No! Do I go back up if I wait? Yes. Okay. I need to fix that. And that. Very nice. Am I missing anything else? So this is definitely the professor's excavation site. Oh, that is the bridge. Okay, good to know.
Sorry, this area is off limits, unless you have a permit. See, we found an extremely rare fossil, and we can't have just anyone walking around. If you don't know what you're doing, you can stop at a million-year-old bone or something. Anyway, if you really need access, see the professor. He's currently working at Chateau Chanterelle. Actually, he's currently on a walk in Mondo Woods, according to his assistant at Chateau Chanterelle, because we have been there. Yes, Beavis, we do cap out at 9,999 coins. Okay. Erg. When I hear something is off limits, it makes me want it even more! Plus, I know I can smell a paint star in there somewhere. Come on, let's go ask this professor if we can poke around his dig site. Okay. So we do need to go to Marmalade Valley. We've been told we need to go to Marmalade Valley. Oh yeah, no, Beavis, we are getting very close. We are going to hit it multiple times, and you will see me just solid wasting money. Like, just buying things that I do not need for the purpose of having fewer than 9,999 coins. This is why it is both cool that there is a mechanic that lets you go back and fetch thing cards that you found so that you don't have to buy them, but also it's really cool that you can just buy them. Because so help me, this is so much money. And all I've done is beat one Roshambo Temple, and there are 7 more. My goodness. Also, we beat the Rock, Paper, Wizard on the first try because Buttons just picked correctly. We whooped him. Officially, chat has a much better record than I do at defeating the RNG in these temples. Because I think chat's 2 for 2, and I'm like 0 for 3. Okay. So we need to go find the professor. You had a vibe? Oh, I remember that vibe. So the Roshambo, the Rock, Paper, Wizard comes out with like a giant 5-fingered hand, like hat that's larger than him, and Buttons was just like, seems like a guy that's gonna throw paper. And then he threw paper. It was great. Okay, so we do need to come here, but we can't now. And we need to find the professor, but he's not home. And so I think this warrants a little bit of further investigation. We're just so not done. This warrants a little bit of further investigation of his house. Because there are 2 paint stars in this level, not 1. 2. So let's see if we can get the other one. It didn't get unlocked by our experience in Marmalade Valley. I need a little bit. I need a little bit of paint. I know, chat, that you can't see my, like,
paint reserves, but I need a little bit, especially of the red. There we go. That's better. So, like, there's a paint star right there. And I would like it. So we're gonna see if we can get it. We're just gonna look at these pictures again first because they are just so cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, amazing. What was this again? Princess's Cuddle Castle? Baby Princess's Cuddle Palace. So this is Baby Princess's Cuddle Palace. We've already seen that this gate has like just a garish amount of white on the back of it. Well, that seems pretty important. We've gone down that pipe and it took us to this roof where we got a paint star, which is delightful, but is not the other paint star that we're looking for now. We are now looking to find a way behind the barn, and we know the gate is broken. Just flip them some flowers. But we also know that Baby Princess's Cuddle Palace has like something going on here, because this feels like paper could just slip right through there. All right. Okay. Her palace is quite extensive. Oh, gee. Amazing. This feels so much like a one-screen level. Boop. So we fixed the gate. That's good. There's a coin back here. What are you doing, Mr. Coin? What? Why was I supposed to be here? Huh. Okay. So, that paint star is up there. Does it feel a little bit like I'm playing Burn Finders right now to anybody else? I can check these doors. I will happily take that card. That is the most terrifying thing I think I've ever been met with when opening a door. Yeah, giving off a real Barn Finders vibe right now. Because I just found a thing and took it from a barn. This is my thing. The only way to get the coins is to break it. Okay. So, like, we have 96 out of 99 cards. And, like, we do need to donate the piggy bank. Okay. So we'll do that. That's fine. But neither of these...
Petulant Cobra just resubscribed for 11 months. 11 months. That's almost a meme.
Amazing! Welcome in, Petulant Cobra. Thank you very much for 11 months of subs. 11 months is almost a meme. I'm impressed. Nice to see you this morning. Hope you're doing well. You are approaching the coveted 12-month, which isn't actually quite a year. Oh, geez. Does that mean I've been streaming as an affiliate for almost a year? Oh, time sure flies, chat. So we can't go anywhere in this barn, but I might have noticed something. That's true. Yeah, no, actually, I've only been streaming as an affiliate for like 2 months, and somehow you have 11 months of sub. Amazing. Okay, so the doors were like backwards before, and now they like are forming this weird X, which is kind of like straight-ish. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is a cutout. heckin' Twitch. Do I know when my anniversary is? So I became an affiliate on July the 9th last year. That was when I filled out all my paperwork. And I believe K Menzel has a sub from that date, but I didn't stream until the Monday following. I think it was a Friday. And so my first stream as an affiliate was on the 12th of July. Which is, I think, probably why Petulant Cobra's renewal of sub is today. Because today appears to be the 12th. Max sub hype. What I don't know, Buttons, which is a much more important question for myself, is what I'm going to do. Almost exactly a month after. Yeah, I saw that yours was in early June, and I was like, ooh, June 7th? Was it June 7th? Was it June 7th? I think. But that was very exciting. I saw that tweet. Okay, so this is the cutout technique. Again, for people who have not watched me do this a million times already, every once in a while in this paper world, we can get some dotted lines and use some scissors to trace them out. So we're just gonna do that. And sometimes we get stuff for having done that, and sometimes we get to just drop into the fourth dimensional background and pop out in a totally different place. Which is a little confusing if you only get to see the main screen, because it doesn't show any of that on the main screen. It's great. Okay, everyone remember that Buttons' streamiversary is June 7th. So, convoluted a little bit, but hard? Nope, those paint stars definitely both felt like gimmies, but I also feel like I'm on a fetch quest right now because I have to find this professor. And he wasn't at home. And so I went to his work, and he wasn't at work. And I was told that I needed to go to, so I did talk to his assistant last time we were home, and apparently the professor has gone for a walk with his princess in the Mondo Woods. The Leroy Jenkins video is 17. You and me both, Beavis. You and me both. Okay, so we did get all of Chateau Chanterelle's 9 or 10 colorless spots. So that's nice. I'm just gonna... Actually, before I go to Port Prisma. Perfect. So, this increases my feelings that Kiwano Temple is going to be a place. Because what we were told is that the professor worked in Marmalade Valley and had gone on a walk in Mondo Woods. Neither of which were terms that this game had ever told me before. So then we got a paint star and we unlocked Marmalade Valley. And we got another paint star and we unlocked Mondo Woods. So when I went to Marmalade Valley, someone told me that a train was going to Kawano Temple. So now I'm suspicious that that is a place. Because everything is ridiculous. Apple is stopping production of iPods after 22 years. What is it with Nintendo games and having to find professors? Well, in Professor Layton, you get to be the professor. Sometimes. Seems like a silly technology decision to me. Okay, but before I go to Mondo Woods, because my gosh, we've collected a lot of cards and we haven't fought anything. And so we just have so many battle cards. Aha! But, Beavis and Cobra, since I think you popped in after this happened, I have a banner. I have one banner for being a gold bug. I do not have any other banners, but this one is mine. I have succeeded at collecting a lot of money. In case you weren't tipped off by just the excruciatingly high number in the corner right there. Banner get. And we have one art page, which is good, out of like 6 art art pages. And that is very exciting. And we have so much sound in the sound gallery. Every time we come here, I feel like he's jumping up and down, congratulating us, because, like, we are obsessive compulsive about paint hammers. I'm giving away a piggy bank after having just obtained it. So I was not told that the piggy bank was something that I needed. So we remember he's there and we've donated him, but we're not going to get another one yet. Because I have so many cards. So many cards. So we are still being told by the dude in the trash can that we need to go to the Marmalade Valley excavation site. But we're not allowed into the excavation site unless we have a permit from the professor. But the professor isn't home because he went for a walk in Mondo Woods with Princess. Hello? Who are you? Okay, other than sounding a lot like Waluigi, what are we gonna do? Let's do one hammer, one jump, and see what that does. This is a fantastic, like, sub-boss music. So, the Shy Bandit? Shy Bandit strikes again? Okay. What? Okay, so he is still pretty weak. Standard Shy Guy stuff. Yeah, that was such a bop. Okay. So, in a level, as far as I can tell, basically any battle can be hijacked by a Magic Koopa. Which, if I can win the battle, I get a reward of 300 coins for. And now there's an overworld version of that. Who and what? I mean, thanks for the money, but I have a lot of money. Okay, we're not holding back. We are just buying so many things. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Let's see if we can find the professor. That seems important. Things and stuff. Oh, look, a wee little Goomba. Yeah, we so powerful. Okay. Sure, I will take this hop slipper. Why not? Perfect. There's a little toad here. Oh, the professor walked right past this spot with Princess. Well, that's good to know. Of course, she's so small and quick. It's no wonder she got away. Anyway, the professor chased her, but I didn't see where either of them went. Oh no! I mean, there are these, like, ridiculous things in the ground that make me think they're her. Oh, okay. That sounds... Is it just me? Or has stuff gotten a bit bigger? Chat, I don't think Mondo Woods is, like, just a title. I think I think it's big. Hey, Mario, is it just me? Or is there something unusual about this? Do you know what? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Because this is like the 4th time this has happened. One of the things that I love the most about Huey is he often says the things that I say at around the time that I say them. Like, he's such a good representation of the player just being like, hello? And I love it. I mean, I can't quite put my handle on it, but... Chat, do you see what I see? Why is that Goomba so big? Oh, I just figured it out. Everything's huge! I'm terrified. So, this is a hecking massive Goomba. Is the Spiny gonna run away again? This is a real question. So the last time we tried to use a Spiny card, he just fled. Which is very rude. This is a very big boy. With a lot of health. Spiky boy, good choice. Goomba only has jump. And a Goomba with jump is not a very big threat. Sure, let's just use both hop slippers. It's not a very big threat to a spiky-topped boy. So that's good to know. We've learned. We've also learned that this guy is just... so big. I have hit him 4 times. 5. And he's not dead. And he hurt himself one of those times. That was 7 hits. This guy took 7 hits before going down. He is a chunky boy. Okay, cool. I also love how big these coins are. I'm hiding, you can't see me. But for real. I wonder if the paint spots are going to be, like, impossible. Okay, so 2 things here. 1, I could definitely destroy these blocks, and I definitely think I'm supposed to. But 2, if I destroy these blocks, I might not be able to get to these coins. So we're gonna go this way first. I only have 1 spiky boy, though. Okay. I think I might have learned what these are for. But I only have 3 of them. How does it feel? I can buy spiky boys. But I have to leave the level and come back in. And if I leave the level and come back in, all the enemies reset. But I can buy spiky boys. Let us try a spiky boy. Oh, buy spiky boys, sorry. In terms of the helmets, yes. In terms of the enemy friend that I put out that was a Spiny, no. I should clarify that. You can't purchase enemy cards, but I can purchase these spiky boys. And I think they might work similarly. We're gonna see. We're gonna learn. So I don't need to paint either of them. It's fine. Excellente. Oh my gosh, I love it. Wow. Get wrecked, Mega Goomba. Okay, I feel a bit more confident about my strategy. I look down on you. My gosh. That is very funny to me. I have so many things. Okay, let's try this thing. And let's get rid of this thing. Because that spiky helmet lasts, according to its reference notes, it lasts until I take damage. And if this guy only has a jump attack, I don't think he can hurt me. And so even if I don't end up killing him, I think I will though. Okay, I didn't even need to worn out jump at all. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, okay. Okay, so I've also learned that my spiky helmet appears to do more damage than when I put a spiny out. Because that first combat took 7 hits. And this one took 4. So I used 3 jumps. And then I hit him once with my spiky helmet. And so one of the things that you get to do is try to like execute a defense when you're wearing the spiky helmet. And I might have succeeded because I saw an animation. And so I might have done a significant amount more damage to him because it was Mario doing the damage from the spiky helmet. So these are very big Goombas and they are hefty. That is water. I will not go into the water. I will collect this stuff though. Hello? Oh, you're actually up here. Ha 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 ha. I understand. Do we already have big jumps and big hammers in the museum? Also, did I pick up something that I was supposed to bring to the museum? Yes, the pig bank, and then I did. Let's just tuck these guys at the back for now, actually. Not to mention that replica does not need to be there. And that mushroom could go there. Okay. Okay, things are a little bit more tidy now. Oh no. This is not what I wanted. I do not want Magic Koopa. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. So he's knocked out my battle spin. And he has turned all my cards into piggy banks. I don't know how much damage a piggy bank does. This is a lot of piggy banks. So the good news is, this is a great card to leave me with, because the thing cards, even as replicas, do a lot of damage typically. So let's see what the piggy bank does. Okay, he does deal damage. I think we'll get to see this at least once more. This is a certified mop. As far as I understand buttons, from looking this up. Nice. Not from experiencing it myself. I believe the replicated cards... Heck, man, 16 is so hefty. As far as I understand, let's do this. The museum will still take a replicated card, but the replicated card only appears as an option to pick up as a replicated card once you've already collected the regular thing. And so, like, you already have the thing anyway, and access to the thing anyway. I think the museum takes a replicated card, but what you cannot do with a replicated card is fulfill the condition that the toad in the trash can is telling you about. So, like, if I had a replicated fire extinguisher when I was fighting Morton, it wouldn't have worked. Only the actual thing card would have worked to fight Morton. That's what I understand. I may be entirely wrong, because I have never played this game before. But that's how I understood it, that the replicated status was actually more about whether or not you could use it to fulfill the conditions of the game or not. Scene interior Nintendo headquarters. Night. We need someone to animate a moonwalking piggy bank. We need that. So buttons, I am choosing them from different places in my hand for a reason. And that reason is suspicion. And so we're going to learn at the end of this combat if my suspicion is correct. But I will give y'all a hint now as to what I think. When the Magic Koopa turns my cards around, my cards stay in the same place. And now the Magic Koopa has turned my cards into replicated piggy banks. And there are a suspiciously high number of them. And so what we've seen before is, like, the Magic Koopa will pull like 5 hammers and be like, this is what you get to use. And then those hammers get sorted to the back of my hand. And so I think the Magic Koopa is actually doing these things to my actual cards, which means I believe that I'm thinking about these piggy banks as kind of like a skin that goes over top of an actual card that is part of my hand. Which means if I'm not being careful about where I pull them from in my hand, I'm using the actual card that it would have been. So what I tried to do is I tried to pull one from the mushroom space because I have a fair number of health mushrooms. I've pulled one of these from the 1-up mushroom space because it's about refilling paint and I haven't even needed one of those yet. And then I tried to pull the other 2 from back in my deck where my colorized cards are supposed to be. I was trying to aim for like where my line jumps were because I have like 8 uncolorized line jumps and I don't use them that much right now. And so I was basically trying to figure out what cards I could maybe waste that wouldn't be like an important thing card or a card I'm trying to save for the museum. Because that's kind of how it's gone in previous iterations of the Magic Koopa battle. And I don't know if that's true for this one or not. But I pulled a 1-up mushroom because it's like right at the front and I think I only have 3 or 4 of them. And so like maybe we can check and learn if that's true or not. But that is my very long and very complicated thought process for why I'm kind of poking around in my hand and just guessing. Which came first, the song or the dance? That's dope. That is dope. Y'all are right. This is honestly my favorite thing card so far because what? I also think I'm collecting this money because I now have a lot of coins. I have so many coins. Did that just fall behind these? It did. Can't even be mad at Magic Koopa. That is true. But we can double check. Yep. 84 out of 99 cards now. I think I was right. I think I did successfully use at least one of my line jumps. I don't know what the other one was, because I don't have exact recall, but I think I used one of these guys, which means I probably successfully used one of these guys, and then also at least one of the line jumps. So I think I am right, and the Magic Koopa is still continuously, like, just forcing me to use cards that I think are not optimal for the purposes of like his random battles. Too many coin. It's true. I have too many coin. I definitely want those though. Big hop slipper indeed. Okay, so that one's new. That's good. We're gonna throw this way back here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It does kind of encourage them to keep an organized hand and also to like pay attention to their hand. If I had kept like, I had a bunch of unsorted cards at the top of my hand at the start of this level, and I used them to beat up the first couple of Goombas. And if I'd kept them, those were kind of cards I didn't care about. And so if I like keep in my head this pattern of like mostly organized, being mostly aware of what I have in my hand, but also putting flush cards that I don't care about like right near the beginning, I think I can like waste them on Magikoopa if I happen to run into a Magikoopa when I have them. Like it really just promotes awareness and it's kind of neat. I don't dislike it. I like that they give me coins, but like I have so many coins. At least I'm never going to worry about affording another mushroom card, because, like, oops, I meant to do this. Okay, so there is a path that way, which is good, because there was not a path this way. Okay, well, more giant Goombas. Delightful. Big Eek Hammer, also new. So now we have 4 at the back that matter, that we need to avoid if we get caught by a Magikoopa. The back 2 are the most important. I think I've donated these already, but I'm not 100%, so I'm trying to save them. So we have 4 at the back that we're trying to donate. And then we have 2 actual thing cards and 4 replicated thing cards before we get to our normal. So we have 4 and 6, 10 total cards at the back there that matter. And then we're into our like decolorized spaces. And how many of those do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10 plus the 3 hammers. And then we're into a bunch of single jumps. And the bunch of single jumps might be good ones to like throw away. So 10, 10, and 3. The first 10 being ones I don't want to use, the next 10 being ones that I could probably use if I wanted to. 3 hammers, which seem pretty nice, and then we're into jumps. How am I going to keep this in my brain between streams? I'm just going to have to be checking constantly. I love it. This is so good. This is so good. Oh, hello. I knocked a fruit off a bush. That is delightful. Okay, that big hammer I shall keep. I'm seeing things and also a big Goomba. Okay, so I'm gonna break this. Oh, I see. This is up on a thing. Okay. Oh, I need to get to that. If I break that. Okay. This is Trixie. And then there's, like, look at that. Look at that teeny little color, like, lack of color little white spot coming out from underneath there. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's back there. They're getting very tricky. I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna... Whoops. I am not gonna beat that guy up, apparently. Now I'm gonna beat that guy up. I thought I was swinging at the Goomba, but I was wrong. No Magikoopa? Okay, no Magikoopa. So, let's do... Okay, let's do a double hammer. And so now it's 10, 10, and 2. I'm gonna need to keep track of these things. And let's use the spike helmet again, because that worked out for us last time. Oh. The difference being principally for the hammers, I can only get great attacks, and for a lot of the jumps, I can get excellent ones. But I do seem to be doing a fair amount of damage, and that's good. I wonder what the big ones do. I don't think I'm gonna need more. Ugh, I'm ruining things. It's now 10, 9, and 2. But if I use one more of these later, then it'll just be 10 and 10. The Magic Koopa stresses me out, chat. Oh, I could have just used a single jump. That's fine. Okay. I would like to know what is in this block. Okay, a big jump. That's nice. Oh? Oh, those ones were real. I've discovered a path. Good to know. Oh my goodness! And then I have discovered a very long, absolutely not... Oh no, there are 2 paths. Ugh. Okay. Actually, there might be more than 1 star in this level. Let me double check. Status. What is our colorization status? Mondo Woods, we are at 35%, but there are 2 stars. Okay, okay, so there's probably 1 star in either direction. Good adventurers go left? Okay. That way's left? Because it's back and right are my options. I subtracted the apostrophe on good faith, Beavis. Because I believed. I believed you were giving me directions rather than telling me that the good adventurers go is to the left. Because for me, the good adventurers go is currently to my right. That's a joke about Canadian transit, where our, like, multi-city transit system in Southern Ontario is the GO line. Ha 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 ha. It wasn't a good joke, but it exists. I like to think of myself as a good adventurer, so we'll go left. We'll pick this path. Oh. Oh, hey, look! That's a small Goomba. That's good to know. The small Goombas seem much less terrifying to fight. But gosh, do I ever need more paint. I will take this big hammer. Yes. Cutscene? Eh?
Oh, you sad little Goomba. Let's make you a sad, huge Goomba.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So it's not the Mondo Woods because the Goombas naturally grow bigger. It's the Mondo Woods. Maybe the trees do naturally grow bigger. We don't know that yet. But the Goombas are supposed to still be wee and little, and Magic Koopa is ruining that. That seems like a problem. Whoa, Mario, did you see that? Never mind, I saw it and I'll explain it to you right now. That weird nearsighted guy just inflated that Goomba. Maybe he's the one making everything big, including my voice. No, I'm pretty sure that part was you, Huey. I don't think I can cross that unless I defeat him. Oh, the fire extinguisher is totally a Godzilla ripoff. I liked that one. Is there a compilation of, like, all the Koopa kids and what they do if you play them in battle? Because I'm realizing But they're super rare cards and I'm never going to use them in combat. And I want to know. I want to know what they do. I have so many of these big... We have to do so much damage. Okay. What about if I use a big jam? I only have one more spiky helmet. But I will use it. So what does the big jamp do? Probably just more damage, but... Okay. So the big jump by itself did about as much damage as the double jumps do. So it's like 2 attacks in one. I guess since it's similar, let's just do a couple more jumps then. Why not? We are really trying to use cards. Because we want to spend some money, buy some cards, and get a banner. In that order. I love that there's a compilation of thing cards though, because they are the weirdest experience, in my opinion, of like, oh, hello, I see a secret over there, but I'm gonna fix this first. I will take that big E-camera, thank you. That's the second one I found in this level, that's good. I am very much enjoying discovering what the thing cards do. Even when they are like worryingly terrifying for like the what were you thinking, Nintendo? What did you make your poor animators do? 57% colorized. Okay. 57 is not a lot. I have 3 big hammers and then 2 uncolored big hammers. I'm trying so hard to keep track because this bloody Magic Koopa, man. This is a bush. I fix. Hey. Thank you. Oh. Oh, chat. Oh, chat, there's a sad toad back there. Oh, no. I bet I know who he is. Oh, and there's a mini paint star over here. Okay. I bet I know who that sad toad is. It's such a sad toad. I want to go help him. I will take that large hammer. The bottle opener card is gruesome. There's a bottle opener? And it's gruesome? Okay. I don't think that I have wanted to find and use a card more than at hearing that something in this game could be described as gruesome. And an ice pick? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna find all of these things eventually. Do you know what I'm realizing? I don't know what the fan thing card does, even though I've had it, because I never used it in combat. I used the fire extinguisher, because that was how you put out Morton. Because, like, that was terrifying. The plunger. Okay. So the plunger, the fan, and the lemon I have as replicated cards, which means theoretically I could use those in combat if I ever wanted to. But the Cuddle here is a legit card. And so I possibly don't want to use that. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Well, so Beavis, I have a lot of money, and this is the only thing I can think to spend it on. You can post it anyway, absolutely. But, like, I probably am just going to use them all at some point. If only to, like, have something to spend money on. Huh. What's this? Some kind of chain, maybe? I wonder if the professor dropped it. Oh my gosh, he's just crying. Hello? I can't talk to him. I'm gonna have to get rid of his chair. Oh my gosh. This is the most depressed Toad I've ever seen. Hey, sorry to bother you while you're softly crying to yourself, but would you happen to be the professor? The professor of super old things? See, we're, paleontologists, and we need a permit so we can paleontologize the dig site. I am indeed the professor of super old things, but I've suffered a great tragedy. My poor little princess is missing. That's her chain over there. I hope you're safe and sound, my sweet little baby, wherever you are. Yeah, enjoy your look, Beavis. I wish we could help, but we're kind of busy searching for the paint stars. Does she know the way home? Maybe she just went back home. Of course, she's probably waiting for me at home. My princess is as smart as she is cute. She would have known just what to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her sweet little face. Daddy's coming, princess. Wait, Professor, we really need you to issue us an excavation site permit. Yes, but you'll have to come to my house. Wait for me, princess, I'm on my way. Well, he cheered up quickly. Sure hope princess is waiting for him at home for all of our sakes. If Millie got away, she would not turn up at home. I do remember, so I had a dog growing up, and he was very good at slipping his collar or slipping his leash. So we had a backyard, and we had like one of those really long rope leashes that reached almost our full backyard. And we would hook it to his collar whenever he wanted to go out. And so we would go out, spend his time in the backyard or whatever. And the number of times he slipped his collar was just extremely high. And we were terrified because he would do it like a lot. And the only way we would know is that he would slip his collar, run around the yard enjoying himself, and then come scratch at the front door instead of the back door to be let in. And we'd be like, what are you doing and why? How did you get here? So eventually we put like a little, because he was a very small dog. We put like a little fence blocking off our backyard from like the side area. And then he like stopped slipping his leash, but also he got really old at around that time. And so I think probably wouldn't have, but like she's smart, but she has her own goals. Yep. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I love dogs. I think they're the best. I hope that Princess is similar. Because I also love the tendency to turn things that are not dogs into dogs. Okay, so we needed the professor to give us a permit. But he didn't. He just ran away. That's fine. Because I have this trail of coins leading me to a very important other item. So we're going to pick this up. And then we're probably going to go visit the professor. Oh my gosh, these coins are huge. And like collecting them means nothing because I have all the money. It's very sad. What's this one called, though? Is it the Kawano Temple? We also didn't 100% colorize that, but I assume we'll be able to do that when we go for the next one. Okay, no. This is called the Sacred Forest, and it has 3 stars. Awesome. Not what I was looking for. Quick museum donation time. Oh my goodness. My parents live on 24 acres and their land backs up to a golf course around hole 9. That is a lot of land. Dogs went out unleashed. My old dog would go up to the golf course and join a party and just hang with them until they finished golfing, and when they got to the clubhouse, they would call us to pick him up. That is truly an amazing story. What a wonderful dog. I'm glad that everybody seems to have been pretty chill about that. I had some neighbors where I lived prior to this who had a really big dog, and they tended to put him out in the yard unleashed, and he was really big, and he was really, like, energetically friendly. And that was always a bit tough for me because I tend to be frightened of things that could severely damage me by accident. And so I struggled with that particular dog and the complete lack of control. However, well-trained dogs are very lovely. Such a gentleman, and only 20 pounds. See, that would be fine. Just a teeny little pupper wandering around with me, I'd be like, yeah. Okay, so big e-camera, big hop slipper, yes. We have not required the big jump and the big hammer, but I'm really glad that we kept them anyway. Just to make sure. That means I think I can sort my hand again. 84. Oh my gosh, I've only gone down like 4 cards. Because of all the ones that I keep finding when I colorize things. We have so many line jumps. Okay, and so now we have 6 at the back. 10, 11, 12, 13. So 6 at the back that are thing cards, and we have 13 colorless cards before we get to the jumps. Versus 3 one-up mushrooms and a lot of regular mushrooms, and then we have some flowers. Okay. We have a lot of KO hammers. Could probably use some of those. So for once, this guy isn't jumping for joy because we didn't colorize any of the levels that we played. Clearly, I am slacking in the paint hammer department, but we really need that excavation permit. Let's take a look at what we can buy. Just for the purposes of, like, recognizing that we want to be spending money. Buy. Cool. Oh, lots of things we can buy. So, definitely gonna buy 3 of those. Because those were really helpful against the Mega Goombas. But other than that, I don't have a lot of space for purchasing. So, we'll start with that. That'll be... No, I'm fine. Because at some point, we are going to go back into that, like, mega place. I mean, actually, I could just do it right now. And try going the other way and see what happens. But... let's start with finding Princess. This feels like such a lovely fetch quest. I 1000% could do that, Buttons. I could absolutely just sell cards and rebuy them to get the achievement. I think my Scottishness is coming out because I don't want to do that. But I could absolutely. I would lose some money on it, but that doesn't matter because we have all the money in the universe. Bless Princess.
Oh, hello, Mario. The professor's back and he seems happy. Funny though, I don't think I saw Princess with him.
Yep. Just a reminder to everyone. Princess slipped her chain. And the professor is a yellow toad. The chain looked suspiciously like that. So I think we're looking for a chain chomp with a pink bow. Well, is she here? My guess is no.
The professor has decided to lie face down on the ground for a little while to process his emotion.
I love this game. It's a great choice, Mr. Professor, sir. You do you. If she slipped her chain, is she just a chomp? I mean, Buttons. She's a princess. Yeah, this is such a mood. I'm just gonna lie face down on the ground for a while to process my emotions. I really need to take on this mood. When I like finish a day at work and I'm just like, nah, just come home, lie face down, process my emotions.
If you feel like helping out, maybe you could find Princess's favorite snack. It could help lure her back here.
Okay. My sweet little baby. She's gone forever. Professor, pull yourself together. I'm sure she'll turn up. So, you'll help me find her then. Thank you for putting your little paint star quest on the back burner while you find my princess. You'll need this permit to access my dig site. I don't imagine my princess is there, but you never know. Come back to me, my darling. You can use pipes as a platform. You don't enter them as soon as you're on top, but... Okay, so I get the permit. That's great. But let me show you. So this is a great example. This pipe, absolutely. I am on the edge of it. I can jump. The A button is jump, though. So if you land in the middle of the pipe here, and it says A, instead of jumping, you will enter the pipe. But you can absolutely use them as a platform, as evidenced right there. Not an auto enter at all, which is good. Okay, so things have happened. We've been given an excavation site permit, which is nice. I cannot because there is an invisible wall. Theoretically, I should be able to. Visually, I should be able to. There's an invisible wall there. They do not let me go that way. Invisible walls are one of the tough things to try to communicate. Yes, I was in fact holding right when I did that jump, and he just went up and down. Okay. That's fine. So, there's a direction we didn't go in Mondo Woods. We've also been given an excavation site permit, so we could actually do this level, theoretically. Let's check out what's in the wrong direction in Mondo Woods first. This is what I think. I almost, like, don't want to, but I will. So now we are big. Okay, enjoy your dishes, I scream loudly. Whoop! I have been attacked. I will take this hop slipper. And then I will spike helmet. This is just the strategy against these guys. Spike helmet. Wow. Wow, wow, wee wow. So, I think, actually, I'll use a hop slipper and a hammer for our next turn. Why not? Darn, I missed. That's okay. Delightful. You fell down and collected a pile of coins on your way out. Delightful. So, we don't actually need to deal with that guy right now because we know we're going this way. We've already been that way. We've already done the colorization. And if I want... If I want this, I need to sneak past that Goomba, but apparently that is all that takes. Interesting. Well, there's definitely more spots to colorize back here. So, just a reminder to everyone, because I actually forgot. Destroying all of these blocks is how we kind of revealed that there's a path at the back there, and that's where we found the professor. And so as it turns out, Beavis was right. Adventurers go left. But to the right, there's this whole other area. So let's explore that. Because there are some things we need to color in this direction. Oop! Including this chunky boy. Probably... I would really love to use some of the line jumps, but I'm not dealing with multiple enemies right now. And even when I have been, like, Shy Guys and stuff, I might use one anyway. Eat it, small fry. Only because I just firmly believe I'm gonna win this. Like Shy Guys and stuff sometimes have those helmets, and so then I can't use a line jump because I'm gonna take damage if I bounce on the helmet. It's complicated, but in short, there's a reason why there's certain cards that aren't getting used as much, and I don't know if they'll be more applicable for like later enemies. But that is a great way to get an excellent, because all I have to do is hit him. Wow. Wow. Okay, so going this way first was a good suggestion, because at least I assume so. Hey, is there not a thing here? Okay, apparently there isn't. So I just have to jump across that gap. Okay, that's fine. I'm very good at jumping. I am Mario, after all. I am quite a skilled jumper. Oh, wow. And for your performance entrance buttons, you clearly just, like, leapt right over the symbol pit. 12 is a very good roll in this chat, shall we say. Mash the symbols on your way back, but it's a little offbeat. I like that. I like that. Okay. Yes, I will use this large hammer card. That is fine with me. I don't have any more spiky helmets, or did I? Okay, no, I just went past it. We're fine. Everything's fine. The panic is averted. But I don't have any more spiky helmets after this one. Delightful. He has lost so much health. I'm gonna do the same thing that I just did because I just have so many line jump cards and I do not need them right now. I'll probably regret this later, but I am pretty good at picking up what I need in battle spins. And so I might as well. Oh, great. I have a Goomba card. Yeah. There's nothing there. Oh man, looks like another giant wall that we're gonna have to repaint. Wait a tick. It's a giant coin! We're rich! Or, yeah, we would be if we could actually pocket a coin that big. And if it weren't completely drained of color, never mind, Mario. Sorry to get your hopes up. We're not rich, unless you count friendship, which I do. I see. So I have been barred from progressing, chat, because I cannot paint all of this. It needs to be painted, but I am not tall enough to do so. Which is fine. It's fine, I swear. I'm not bitter at all. So I guess this is how they would have stopped us if we had tried going right and had not found the professor. But it means we can't actually get the second star here. That's okay, though. We're just gonna go back. And we're gonna get a little marker right there. It says, we need to color up this coin. Okay, fair enough. So we do have the Sacred Forest, but before we get to the Sacred Forest, let's see what happens when we try and finish off Marmalade Valley, because we have the permit now. So, Marmalade Valley. What have you got in store for me? I do love this song. I love all the songs. I don't have a lot of blue paint right now, but that, I'm sure, is okay. I know it does nothing, but I want to break this again. Yay! Ooh, gives me paint that I didn't need, but I wanted to break it. The green paint actually helps my blue. We can't go that way. So we are just gonna do this again. Literally identically again. Okay? Good to know. So, we haven't done any of the level past this point. We had explored that entrance before. That was why there were no decolored spots. Hold on!
You need a permit from the professor to access this area.
I have one.
Oh, you got a permit? Come on in. Just don't touch anything or even look at anything too hard. But above all, have fun.
Yes! Now we can see what all the fuss is about. Oh, right. I suppose we should also be looking for paint stars. How about this? You keep looking for paint stars, and I'll just do a tiny amount of fossil hunting. Deal? Delicious.
To access the dig site, please use the scaffolding. And watch where you step. We've had a number of small earthquakes recently.
Okay. Good to know. So I want to fix this. Yes, very nice. Okay. So I think this wooden platform, because of the thing at the side there, is going to take me up, which is great. And it means that I want to take a look at these first.
The fossils in this area are extremely delicate, so we're digging very slowly. Hey, buddy! Are you trying to cause a rock slide?
Okay, so they don't like it when I hit things. That's fine. That is the end of the road, right? There wasn't anything like to color over here. Okay, there was not anything to color over here. That is good to know. So that toad's just mad at me. That's okay. That's okay, buddy. Yeah. So this takes me up.
Hello, Mario! Here to check out our find? Well, if you'd like a closer look, you can enter through that hole and go up the scaffolding. Please be careful in there.
Okay, good to know. Because this is also very much the end of the road this way. So I guess I go in here. Oh my goodness, these are puddles of water. Look at that splash! Look at that splash! Color splash indeed! Lovely. Up and down. Whoa, did you feel that? It's getting louder! What's going on? Chad, I think there was just an earthquake. That's very, very stressful. Okay, so there's been an earthquake. And we have found an enemy. We have found more than one kind of enemy. That's good. Okay. Very nice. It does need some work lights. So, that guy didn't give me coins and he also didn't die? But I have a suspicion. This game, yo. He is a dry bones. You're right. So, just the history of, like, most Mario games for one. But, like, specifically the Paper Mario games have been very interesting in terms of their treatment of dry bones because there have been always ways to permanently kill them. And so I defeated him and he just fell apart, which means he's gonna get back together. We saw that happen. Everyone knew that was gonna happen. But in the Paper Mario games, typically, they tell you that like explosions or fire can permanently kill them because you typically have access to one of those types of attacks so that you can actually permanently kill dry bones in like Thousand Year Door or the original Paper Mario and stuff like that. And like you have Bowser to deal with dry bones in Super Paper Mario. And so this is very interesting because that's not fire. Like we don't have a lot of those things. We don't have a lot of those skills the same way. But they had taught us that if you hammered some pieces of wood, they would like fall. And so that's actually a really interesting way to kind of like work around the differences between this game and certain other games. Also the reason that I had these open is he's new. He's an enemy. So we're going to tuck him at the back and remind ourselves again, there are 6 thing cards and 11 uncolored cards before we get to our regular cards, and I have a random hammer at the beginning. Okay, good to know. So that's interesting. But I can't do what I want to do in this area.
Oh man! That earthquake broke the scaffolding! Won't someone think of the scaffolding?
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that it broke the scaffolding, Mr. Toad. Ice flower? Okay. That's fun. I wonder if there... Ooh, fire flower. That is also fun. I wonder if there are other ways of killing the dry bones. Gosh, this is some, like, pretty hefty fabric not moving even when I, like, hit it with a hammer. Ooh. I spy. I spy a dry bones. And I got another dry bones card. That is great. I missed it slightly. Canvas super stretched. Seems like we're finding a bunch of colorization spots here. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, come back, Mr. Drybones. Thank you. Very nice. Post? Ah, yes, I see. Post. You are correct, Buttons. That post can absolutely be painted. I was not looking at that. Welp. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I have some suspicions. So I can't go over the scaffolding because it's broken. But I can get behind the curtain. And I can't hit the curtain out of the way, but there is definitely something cardboardy going on up there on that level. So I am suspicious. Nice. As per usual. Pow block. Oh ho 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 ho, that is new. Let's hide it. I think that went all the way to the back. Yes, it did. Okay. I think those are the colorized spots. Hey, mister, calm down.
Wait a minute! This area isn't supposed to be seismically active. Why are we getting earthquakes? No, a localized quake of that size could only be caused by some sort of giant creature.
Okay, so this toad thinks that Godzilla is showing up, I would guess.
Mario, we need your help. This place is a disaster zone after that big earthquake.
Oh, okay. What am I gonna do about it? Hop slipper times 2. Oh, this level is just giving me so many new cards. And I can't use them. So I need to give them to the museum. So there's now 3 cards at the back. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to juke around this. Ugh, I failed.
Somebody help! The vibrations triggered a cave-in. One of the excavators is trapped.
Oh no! Paper Godzilla? Isn't this the rescue squad's job? Where are those guys? I guess we'll have to do it ourselves, Mario. Okay. Okay. I still... Oh. A purple excavator. Was that toad purple? So I'm gonna paint that wall. That looks like something. This also looks like something, but I can't do anything with it yet because the other side of the box has an unpainted spot. And that means that it's not acting like a box right now, which is frustrating. Maybe? Okay, well let's go look because I do like the color purple. It's a toad I need to rescue? Absolutely. Wait, what? I mean, I will take this. Pearl Hammer. But I can't get to him. Oh no! Okay, let's talk to one of these other guys and see if they tell me that I just need to go into the cave and climb up more or something. Okay, so important to note, we now have 4 things that we're giving away. Still 6 thing cards. I'm just so sketched out about running into a random Magikoopa, you know? Okay, is this guy gonna tell me where to go?
There's a toad buried alive directly above us. I know buried alive sounds pretty bad, but the alive part is good at least. Anyway, hurry!
Hurry, but what?
The scaffolding is broken. You're gonna have to take the long way to the top, guys. Head for the spot where the wall caved in. Good luck.
Okay, so I'm assuming that they're just gonna talk about this. Okay. This is really the only place that I can go, so we will go there. What is that? Oh, darn it. I missed. There's 3 of them. Bone Goombas. Still a Goomba at heart. Good to know. So. Okay, still a Goomba at heart. Gotcha. Gosh, the dry bones is not very powerful. Seems like a Cubone to you. I agree, Buttons. Seems very much like a Cubone to me as well. They take so much paint, though. I might just sell those cards. So, we have double jump, single jump, blaze hammer. You know what? This is a reasonable time for a line jump, actually. Because it means I'll hit that guy at the back. And then... Sure, why not? Let's use the regular jump. So this is a fair amount of blue paint, which is a bit stressful, but that's fine. Perfect. Definitely just a Cubone. Oh. But, like, that is a new sort of enemy, and that's cool. I just got back the jump card that I used. Okay. Sag. There is not a lot of blue. Dry bones. I defeat dry bones like this. Yes. So there's a whole upper area. And there's like a random toad in that upper area. But there's also this. Oh, 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 that is an enemy. Okay, I got him that time. I got him. Green paint give you any blue? It does, actually, Buttons. So the, everything is exactly as one might expect. I'm gonna use the fire flower. I'm gonna do it. This is such a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And then we'll do a jump. The paint colors that you use to color spots do correspond slightly, at least, to the color that you need for the colorization, and vice versa. So like the walls here are orange, which means I use both red and yellow every time I try to color a wall. And when I break the walls and they drop orange paint, I get back both red and yellow. And so the best way to get blue in this level to me seems to be hit everything that's green, because that's the only thing that's actually giving me blue paint. But it's interesting to note that they're like not always equivalent about like the types of paint that you can find in certain levels. Perfect. keep getting perfect bonuses. I'm making back my money so fast, chat. The other thing is enemies, I think, tend to drop paint globules that are like similar in color to them. And so I'm not getting 0 blue paint from like the Goombas that I'm killing because they've got a little bit of like gray. Okay. So what do I need to do here? First of all, nope. Okay, I'm gonna need to do that again, I think, at least once. Twine Jump still uses a lot of blue. Blaze Hammer is a little chunk of red. Okay, what if I use Blaze Hammer followed by Eek Hammer? I don't know what this is gonna do. We'll see. Oh! What it's gonna do is it's gonna light everybody on fire. Very exciting. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I didn't get time for lunch earlier, so I'm sneaking a quick snack. Don't tell my boss!
And they gave me a 1-up mushroom. Amazing. We'll just swap those guys' places. Okay, so I need to get up there to paint that stuff. And I also think I need to get like up, but I first need to actually successfully get those guys. Perfect. So I got the colorization that I needed. And now, but like, okay, I think I now need to like just jump up here. Ah, and then I can run off the side here. Okay, I see it. I see what I need to do. Yeah, okay, let's hit the save brick first because there's a save brick. That's very nice. This is a long level. Beauty. Now we just do that again. A little bit more green. Just a little bit more green. Okay, so what does this toad say?
Are you on your way to help the toad who got caved in? Good luck!
Yes, yes I am. I am on my way to help the toad that got caved in. Oh, this is a very complicated level. Yes, I did get the pesky spot. Oh, that is another earthquake. Three more bone Cubones. I think in some order I'm gonna do those. Just see what this does. Okay. Nice. What it does is defeat them. They are still Goombas at heart, you know? Yes! I got a bone Goomba! This is good. This is very good. I'm gonna tuck him at the back. Because that is lovely. And then... I guess I could have done the colorization spots first, but I'm just gonna save. Just gonna do a real quick save. Because I don't like this earthquake stuff. This stuff and nonsense. That is those puddles, like, shaking. I am being extra cautious right now because I am suspicious. I don't like how little I can see this way and how much everything is shaking. More blue, please. I do not like how much everything is shaking. Hey, Mario. Hold on a second. We're getting cutscened. This whole dig site seems a bit seismologically unstable, wouldn't you say? And I just felt a little vibration in the air. So this seems as good an opportunity as any to say something important. I just want you to know that should something catastrophic happen, I'll protect you. I would literally throw my body in the... What? Help? Help? Princess? Oh, hey, I found a safe spot over here for you. I was just keeping it warm. That was a very big chain chomp without a chain. Anyway, what was that thing? It's probably been causing all of the problems around here. You think? Let's head back to the main site before it comes back. I'm sorry. It did have a bow. It did have a bow. Scale was way off compared to the pictures. Well, you know what? Pictures are never to scale. The camera subtracts several tons. Okay, there's a door there that I should be excited about, but I'm too busy being like, what? She just broke everything? What is this way? More painting. That's good. Oh! Oh ho 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 ho! This box. I have created a shortcut for us, which is good. And we have created a... Sorry, what was that? Okay, so we have found a save, but... Do y'all see that corner over there? This is just a big green L. Hello? First in the shower, and now just like randomly chilling in the corner of a mountain? Luigi, what is your story in this game? Sir, come back. I need to know. Also, I accidentally have I have max coins again. This game is very generous with money. But also... So, okay, so that toad is in a lot of trouble. And I'm sorry, I really don't mean to be rude, but like, over here, I think there's a door. And so I'm just gonna go here first. Oh, very nice. We get a lot of orange paint, which is lovely, except it's not blue. So we've done the blue door. And we've done the rainbow door, which doesn't exist yet. So I'm going to aim for either red or yellow, which basically whichever one happens first. So, what's the red door? Block stopper. Hit the spinning blocks to stop them. Match 3 of the same icon to get a fancy prize. Oops. That wasn't what I wanted at all. I don't need money, but that was what I hit on the first one. I wanted the question mark. Yay! Oh! If I'd gotten 3 coins, I think I would have gotten like a lot of coins, but they did give me health. And so maybe I should have gone for the rainbow question mark because I didn't know what the rainbow question mark was. I want to try that one again. I mean, I can't because it's done. But that was definitely a bop of a song. Okay, fine. I guess we'll go try and help this toad, since they do appear to be, like...
Oh, thank goodness you're here! There's a toad trapped in there! He's still alive, but he's running dangerously low on snacks.
Well, that seems like a preparedness problem for you, Mr. Toad. This toad is not a Boy Scout, not prepared enough. Petulant Cobra, speaking of snacks, thank you very much for redeeming Dehydrate. I think this is another Canadian special, but I might just be entirely wrong. This might just be a North American thing. We got ourselves some beautiful, no-name, crunchy onion flavored rings. That beautiful no-name. I love it. The yellow. So we're gonna have ourselves some onion. The idea of the snack exists in the US. But I'm not familiar with that particular no-name. Ah yes, not Funyuns. Yep, this is, so there's a grocery chain up in Canada called Loblaws. I literally don't know what companies are international because I keep getting surprised that no one's ever heard of them. But they carry the yellow no-name brand, which I think is like somewhat internet famous for just being like very literally descriptive of whatever it is. It's like no-name mayonnaise, no-name like mustard, no-name, like it just says what it is on the bottle. Loblaws. That is spelled correctly. It might not have an apostrophe. It might just be a plural. Anyway, they're very generic. They're like knockoff snacks for us. And I happened to be there. Of your favorite gag from Arrested Development? Oh no. I happened to be at a Loblaws this week. On an unrelated matter. And I saw these snacks and I was like, what the heck are you? So I can confirm they are weirdly oniony ring snacks. Bob Loblaws lobbing lob-bombs. Bob Loblaws lob la 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 blog. My gosh. Those are tongue twisters. In the best sense. Hold on. I don't like how often they've given me save bricks in this level. It makes me suspicious.
Whoa, it's bright out here. Huh? Mario? Thanks for rescuing me. I was getting so hungry and bored in there. 5 more minutes and I would have been gnawing on this thing.
I know, it's just a red toad. But that is a thing. Turns out that the toad in the hole is the final boss, hence the bricks. Well, I'm not sure how it'll help us, but let's give that bone a squeeze. You know, for science. I will actually give this bone a squeeze. Boop. Oh dear, I think Beavis tripped on his attempt at a cartwheel. A favorite snack of round pets with sharp teeth. High in calcium. I got bone juice. It was the right response. Oh, that's true. Your lurk and your unlurk were the same. Beavis, that's kind of terrifying. Is this a superpower? Okay, so this is just straight up telling me two things, chat. First is, the toad in the trash can told me that I was going to need something at the excavation site, and we just found a thing. This thing. And second, I think this might be Princess's favorite snack. Because she's a round pet with sharp teeth. And it is high in calcium. Which is great. Eek. Where the heck do I go? So I'm dead now, chat. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Where am I supposed to go there? Because I jumped off the thing, and then the toad, like, fell through where I was, but I couldn't jump off. So, like, there was an invisible wall in front of it. This place has a lot of invisible walls, so, like, I can't walk off this edge. It makes me, like, wobble, but I can't walk off the edge here. And I couldn't walk off the edge there. So I think I have to think of something else. But yeah, rip me. That's fine. We'll just do this part again. The quick time events that instantly kill you are a thing. That is a new thing for Paper Mario. Okay, give me that Bone Juice 2.0. Forgot that your barbarian has damage resistance when raging. Oh! Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's a shame that you forgot that. Did you live? Oh my gosh, I love that she barks. Got it. Chat, I figured it out. Okay, at least you lived. That's something. So apparently I was supposed to know that I was supposed to hit that plank with a hammer, but the toad just jumped off the front, and so I tried jumping off the front with the toad. That was my mistake. I forgot that Mario has different rules. Okay, game. This is a complete Dragodon fossil. You know what? That gibbering mouther can just jib right the mouth off. That's the meanest thing I'll ever say. So this is a Dragodon fossil. I wouldn't want to run into this guy in a dark alley. I didn't expect it to be so colorless. Kind of looks like it's been drained. This toad is very frightened.
What kind of monster was that?
It wasn't a monster, it was a princess.
It seemed like it was mad at us. Did we steal something from it? Do we owe it money? I can't believe it just blasted through the wall like that. But on the bright side, did all of our work for us. The fossil is completely exposed.
Hey, Mario, smells like there's a paint star on the other side of that hole. Let's check it out. So this is very interesting, chat, because I feel like we have located Princess. Like, definitively we have located Princess. We have so many cards that I haven't used because we didn't get to fight Princess, but that's okay. We'll tuck this card here right at the back because we also have a lot of cards to donate, which is lovely. So we found the bone. And we've located Princess. And our status of colorization is only at 75% right now. So it's very interesting that what Huey said about this fossil is it looks like it's been drained of color. Because we just found that coin in the woods that had also been drained of color. And this game really seems to be trying to teach me that to progress certain things, I need to get other things. And so I think we have some, like, colorization work to do. I can respect that, Beavis, that you didn't let the DM fudge the second crit. I can respect that. Because 80% colorization in Mondo Woods, and we have that giant coin. 75 in Marmalade Valley, and we have this giant fossil. So I'm thinking we're probably not going to finish those guys right now. Which is fine, because it's almost time for me to be done stream. Oh, lovely! There is a paint star. Looks like that monster rolled through here and off into the sunset. It does look like that. Well, it's been real, but let's grab that paint star and get out of here. Okay, just making sure. No colorless spots? No colorless spots. That I can see. I might be wrong. Orange. I don't care about coins, but I... Oh, no. That is another Roshambo Temple token. Okay. So we have unlocked something. That's good. Including a Roshambo Temple. So we are not going to waste our time with these Roshambo Temples right now because I want to beat a chapter first. And we are missing a dragon and fossil. Good to know. What are you? Kiwano Temple! Hey look! Another place name! Things and stuff, man. This game is very interesting. Okay. So we have some donating to do. Just before we finish up, we're going to do some donating because I don't want to forget that. We are going to donate the bone and then we're going to buy it again from the ringer. And if we can't buy it again from the ringer, we'll, like, go back and get it again. It's fine. Everything's fine. But we're going to start by doing a little donation. So my feelings are, because I was told I needed to get this bone. My feelings are I think I need to go back to see the professor again. Because there might have been something that I missed that I can do with the bone card near Baby Princess's Cuddle Palace. Yes. Yes. Yes, we shall donate all of these things. This is good. And I don't remember seeing anything that would imply that, but it is a box, and so I might have missed the opportunity to, like, do a cutout and put in a card of some description, which is good because I didn't have the card to put in. Basically, I'm very suspicious. I'm suspicious about a lot of things. I am often suspicious when I play this game, as I feel one ought to be, because this game has shown itself to be very sus. But we have max coins, max health, max paint. What could go wrong? Many things. Many things could go wrong, I'm sure. I do have a thing card that I would like to donate today. I know I just spent like a whole level earning that thing card, and I died for it. I died to get this card. Rude. But you know, I'm gonna donate it anyway, because I am absolutely a museum patron. Oh, there's so many cards here. Okay, so we sort them first. 87. And then cards that I would like to use are these hammer cards. And then all of these guys that are super pale. Okay. That'll work. This feels like such an Italian song, almost. Okay, Mr. Ringer, I would like to purchase a bone, please. It still says coming soon. Okay. I cannot purchase the bone. That's fine. So, first on the docket, next stream is going to be locating that bone again in Marmalade Valley. We'll go get another one. It'll be fine. But for the moment, I'm gonna go check my mail. Hey, big bro, it's me, Luigi. Remember? We grew up together. I just wanted to warn you, beware of a black, shy guy in a red mask. He's a serious trouble. He's called the Shy Bandit. Oh, good, they're gonna explain this to me. And he slurps the color out of places where the color's already been restored. If you do happen to run into him, try to put a stop to him before he slurps up too much paint. You know what? That would have been a much more useful letter to receive before I ran into him. Oh, look, Luigi's first letter, second letter, third letter. We've got the Hollow Peach 1. This is delightful. We can just double check our mail. How lovely. Going to save. I feel like I did a lot of work. I did like the whole side fetch quest. You know what? That's not going to balance there. I regret. I did like the whole side quest of like getting the excavation permit from the professor, and it feels like that's not even done. So this is what we've done all day, is try to just like figure out what this professor guy's deal is, and apparently the saga shall continue on that. So again, thank you to everybody who chose to tune in to stop by. Extra thanks to Petulant Cobra for redeeming a snack for me. Not that I wasn't snacking anyway. So just, I guess, double extra thanks to everybody. Fiend love. Hugs for all y'all. I have a lovely time, even though sometimes this game just makes me go, what do you want from me? But the answer is always something that's kind of fun. So I'm still super enjoying this. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get our next paint start because I have no idea what is happening. But like, we have new places to explore, we have new goals, we have new things to do, and that just feels like generally pretty true of this game. So if y'all want to come back and hang out again, I am done for the week because today is Thursday. I will be popping into K Menzel's stream for a little bit tonight, so if you feel like hanging out with K Menzel for a little bit, go right ahead. But I will next be live on Monday afternoon, so 2 p.m. EDT is going to be my start time on Monday, thankfully. Woohoo! Yay, work schedules that give me a little bit of flexibility sometimes. So that's going to be my plan, that we shall continue the saga of trying to figure out what on earth this game wants from any of us. But for now, we're going to go on a teeny little raid. And we are going to raid... Oh, my typing, man. We're gonna raid Focus. Focus on Me Play is currently playing Rayman Legends, and that was pretty fun when we stopped in last time, so let's stop in again, just see how she's doing with that. If you want to drop a raid message, you go right ahead. I have it here with my little keep it cute, which now I need to copy. Perfect. Okay, so hopefully y'all will be able to stop by, say hello to Focus, just, you know, have a good time with them and with any other streamers that you happen to be visiting today. And as always, have yourselves a wonderful day, a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. Hopefully I'll get to see some of y'all back next week. Bye!